Welcome back, it's your boy Bowler's Big X here again, and I know I said I'm taking a break, but I've been meditating a lot. I practice meditation, work on myself through the inner side, wanting to know who I am truly as a person better. Excuse the loud people out in the hall, they're always like that. It's great at 3 in the morning too, especially. But I decided I wanted to go out on a high note. I don't want to go out on a sad note because then I might not return. Also, sorry my hair is wet, I just got out of the shower. But there's one last tournament I'm bowling. One last tournament, I've decided I'm going to put my money out and say I'm going to win this tournament. There's been a lot of thinking about this. I've had moments where I thought I was just going to quit, but I don't. And through some meditation and figuring out who I am as a person, and I'm going to be very grateful to work with some of my closer friends, and we're going to figure out my physical game. We're going to get this down. We're going to be the most prepared I've ever been for a tournament this weekend. This tournament is called the Triple Elimination Shootout, out in Freeport, Illinois, I believe, somewhere around there. It's not that far. It's like 70 miles, but I'm ready for it. What is the tournament, by the way? It's called the Triple Elimination Shootout. Very first game, match play. No qualifying, nothing. Just straight match play. From game one, you're lined up with somebody and you go head to head. Winner goes on. But triple elimination, so there's 3 rings to the bracket, so I can lose 3 times, but I don't plan on losing once. One thing I don't talk about enough is humility and being humble. Oh, my hair is a mess. But I really want to practice this a lot more because I do come off sometimes as an egotistical jerk. I get that. I'm kind of used to have this bad boy persona that people didn't like, but some liked it because it was different. I'm a lot older than I was then, though, when I had this, and some of the mentality I had back then carried over into who I am now, and that is not who I am. And I do apologize for coming off that way sometimes because, well, I'm sorry, that's just who I am sometimes. I don't mean to be demeaning or patronizing to anybody out there. I really, really try my best to make friends with as many people as possible. But sometimes I come off a little egotistical, sometimes I come off a little cocky. I get that. There's some people out there who love me, who want to be around me when they get the chance. But there's also a lot of people out there who don't like me. And that's okay. There's going to be people out there who don't like you. But I'm going to practice more humility in myself, humility in my game. I'm not going to be overzealous with what I do. I'm still going to go out there with the mentality of I'm going to win this tournament. And if anybody knows me well enough, they know that I love match play tournaments. Anytime I get into match play, that's where I feel the strongest at myself. But I'm going to work on being humble. I'm going to work on trying to show less emotions when I bowl. I'm going to really try to make my actions speak louder than my words. Because I've realized through a lot of hard decisions through my life, especially coming up here, wanting to do this as a job versus working, that's really hard for me sometimes. Always on the road, always traveling, always having to do this, that, and the other, and it's part of life. But I'm excited. I really am excited for what is to come. There's a bright future for me. I know that. I've been told that many times, but whether I believe it or not is up to me. And I really think I do have a bright future. So expect a vlog this Saturday, I believe it is 23rd or something like that. It probably won't be up till the 24th. I have a lot of stuff going on the 23rd, but let's get it, y'all. I'm not quitting. I've never been a quitter in my life. I never give up on something I wanted so bad. So yeah, this is going to be different for me, but I will succeed. Whether it not be today or tomorrow, but in the future I will succeed. I will be better than who I was in the past, and I will grow with each and every day. I do apologize for those who've gotten in my way, and I've told that, maybe I've said something that was egotistical, and I'm sorry. I do apologize through the condolences of my heart, and I really wish you the best of luck in whatever you do. But today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, there's going to be a different Garrett out there. When I strap on my shoes, different Garrett. It's going to be a changed Garrett, a more relaxed Garrett, a less cocky Garrett. Um, but this will not be the end for me. I may take a break after this tournament, depending on how I do. And if I do well, and if I succeed, I may just not take that break. I may just go on and keep practicing, getting better, working on who I am as a person while I'm also working who I am on the lanes. But if I don't do well, I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to grow from it. And that's one thing I always like to say, because I didn't come from the best bowling background. I didn't come from a family that bowled. I didn't come from a lot of money. I'm going to work on it. I've given up too much on stuff in my life to know that I'm not quitting on this. This is my passion. This is my love. This is why I created a YouTube channel with almost 150 subscribers where I just talk about bowling because that is what I love. They said I was too short for basketball. I couldn't play with the other guys even though I was better than some of them. I get that. They said I was not big enough for football. Played football for 7 seasons. Had a really good season my 8th grade year, and they just didn't think I was good enough. I've played every sport there is, and this is the one sport, trial and true, that stuck with me. So I'm not giving up. We're going to make this happen. I'm sorry for everybody in the past who I've said, things that you didn't like. But let's go get this, y'all. This is a changed Garrett. We're going to win, and we're going to have fun doing it, and we're going to be humble. I'm going to preach that word, humble. Thank y'all for watching. I want to end this video off with a very happy salute.